Hey guys, it's Jackie and we are going to make a card using the Awesomely Artistic stamp set. I love this stamp set and I haven't used it in a long time. So I wanted to show you guys really quick how to make a card. We're going to use this stamp set. We're going to use this image, this image, this image, this. Anyways. Okay, so we're going to use everything but this image. I'll put it aside and you can get this in the annual catalog. I'm not sure if I told you that just now. Okay, so smoky slate cardstock cut at 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And then you're going to use the Dapper Denim, and that is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, I believe. So yeah. And then we're going to use Pacific Point, Smoky Slate, stamp pad, basic black stamp pad, and Whisper white stamp pad. We're also going to use the Aqua Painter and this awesome shimmery basic gray ribbon. Then what else are we using? We are using the watercolor paper by Stampin'Up, right here, watercolor paper. And we are using the watercolor pencils. Your trusty, handy dandy bone folder. And where are my paper snips? I always use them. Oh, they're hiding. I covered them up. My paper snips. Fussy cutting, not my favorite. This makes it easier. I know I've said that many, many times. And your snail, your fast fuse, your dimensionals, those are what we're going to use as well. And we're going to use basic black on the watercolor paper. And the reason why we're going to use the basic black on the watercolor paper is because when you use the Memento ink, which is this one right here, for watercolor, in my experience, does not work as well. Here, my daughter did 2 watercolors. So she did it with the Memento, and then she did it with the basic black. And as you can see, can you see that? Do you see how it, the black just kind of blended in with the colors? So do not use your Memento ink with your watercolor. You want to save these for your stamping blends, which are markers that are amazing. I love them. And I use the Memento ink all the time. Okay, but for watercolor, skip that. Use the archival Stampin' Pad basic black. Okay. So I'm going to just flip, not this one, because she can use this on a card if she so happened to make one, which I doubt she will because she is my jewelry maker. But she loves to color, so I'm like, just try this out. See if this works. So I'm going to just flip this over and use this side. Ta-da! That's what I love about paper. Okay. What should we do first? Let's stamp first. Oh, I wanted to show you this. The ribbon we're going to be using is from the shimmery ribbon pack in the Celebrations. I'm so excited. Why am I so excited? Because it was free. I got 3 of them. Let me grab my catalog. Here's the Celebration catalog, and it is good until March 31st, 2018. And all of this stuff in here is free with a $50 order or more. And there's some things that you can get if you do a $100 order, but for every $50 you get anything in this catalog. I can't believe how much ribbon actually comes in this, but I thought it was so pretty. Where is the ribbon? Oh, here it is, right here. Isn't that awesome? So you get the Bermuda Bay and the Coral Calypso, and then you get the basic gray, and it is so shimmery. Look how shimmery it is. And I love sparklies. So that's going to be added to the card. So go and take advantage of the Celebrations. It's great. Okay, let's get started on stamping first. Let's get the Whisper White out. And I'm using this image right here. This image. I love this. And I'm just going to ink that up really good and just do the edges. So you'll go all around. And if you don't like it, you can add more. And I am. And there is no perfect way to do it. And everybody's is going to come out differently. Let me zoom in for you so you can see it a little better. And let me get a little bit more into the screen. There we go. Okay. So there's that. Can you see it? Or is it too blurry? I think that's good. Okay. Little dots here. These little speckles here that are right. This is the image. So let's use that. Just put them all over. Doesn't matter. You're just putting it over. Some of it's going to be hidden. We don't know how we're doing it. We're just doing it. Maybe put some on the edge. Put some there. Just everywhere. Just put it everywhere. Maybe I may want to go off a little bit. Maybe I'll put some over here. Okay. And then I want to put on these little leaves. That's this one here. And I know that my picture is probably going to go here. So I'll just put it here. And it's okay. I'm going to go in the corner there. If it's not full strength, maybe I'll do one there. Why not? And there. You're just creating a background. I love making my own paper. Okay? There we go. That's probably good. And now we're going to use the big fern. The big leaves here, see? Okay, and using the Whisper White again. Let's go here. There. Maybe I want it upside down. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, and then, did I pull out the friend one? I didn't. We're going to use friend because we're so happy we have friends. I love my friends. My friends are great. And instead of using the Whisper White, let's use the Pacific Point. And we'll pop it up. And then just put friend everywhere. Oops. Just stamped off a little bit just to, oh look, I have lots of friends. Okay, let's go over here and do this. I just love my own jokes. I can just entertain myself every day, all day. Okay, let's put that away. And now what I want to do is take a piece of scrap Whisper White. And again, you guys know how much I hate fussy cutting, but my paper snips, my trusty paper snips, are my favorite. So we're going to use the Pacific Point again. And I'm going to stamp this off twice. 1, 2, and then I am going to... Do I want to use this one? Yeah, I do want to use this one. Okay, so this is just a piece of scrap. And I am going to stamp on that. close that up. Now I know for sure we're done with this one. We're done with Pacific Point. Bye-bye, Pacific Point. And now we're going to use the Smoky Slate. This is the only image that we're using. And I did not put it on a block. I'm so silly. Let's put it on a number or a letter B block. Okay. Into the Smoky Slate. And there. Ta-da! Good job, Jackie. Oh, they're so good. Okay. And then we're going to fussy cut this out. There we go. Oh, he's done. No, he's not. He's not done. We just have this little bit over here to go. There. Buzz, 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 buzz. Now we have one. Okay. So I'm going to set that aside with our other stamping. Oh, I'm getting reckless with this. Maybe I'll be a paper snip thrower, like a knife thrower. Just kidding. That's terrible. So if you don't have the punch, there is a punch. I believe it's the 1-inch punch. I don't have that circle punch. So I must trim with the paper snips. So I'm just going to follow it around. Fussy cut at its finest. Nobody's going to look at how close or how perfect it is. Okay, it's good. And I'm going to set that aside. So that is our stamping. No, it's not. I'm lying. That's not our stamping. We're going to use this ugly. Okay, it's not really ugly. You could actually probably still use this. It's really pretty. But I want to use the other side. Okay. Put that down. Grab my flower stamp, and I'm using, this is the E block. If you wanted to know which block it's on, I have multiples of these blocks because I like to have, I don't like to take them off and then put another one on. I'm all about speed most of the time. All right, so just put it in the middle and press down as good as you can. And voila. I will show you really quick what I do. So the first thing I do is I will kind of color a little bit depending on how dark I want it. Like sometimes I'll make the ones that are underneath the other flowers a little bit darker. Let's do this one. If you go out of the lines, it's okay. It's watercolor. So you just want to take your aqua painter, which is this handy dandy little thing that you can use with all colors. And you're just going to kind of blend this in. These watercolor pencils are amazing. So say you've added water to it. So this one's a little bit lighter right here. And you take your pencil in it. Watch what it does. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. It just makes it, I don't know if you can see that, but do you see the dark kind of in the middle? And that was with the watercolor pencil. Look, there's still a little bit of water on this one too. It is gorgeous. If you want to do lighter, so that one's a little bit wetter, so take a little bit from the part that you colored, like that, and you can add it. Look at that. You can add that color. Steal the color away from the other part of whatever you're coloring and add it. And that, it's beautiful. I love watercolor, and I'm not a person that watercolors, and so this makes it so much easier, and it makes me feel like an artist. Maybe I just want a little bit in there like that. Okay, that is gorgeous. And you can color in the white, and I might go back and color in the white part in the middle. But for right now, I'm just gonna kind of paint over here like that. So this one, some of the water, so I'm coloring here. And it looks like pencil, right? And then going over it again. Watercolor. And watercoloring. There you go. And I really enjoy coloring. I think it is very, very relaxing. Okay, so as you can see, I used the basic black and did the Pacific Point on there, watercolored it, and you can notice that it didn't bleed. Isn't that nice? Ta-da, Old Olive. And we are going to color the leaves the same way. I don't know if you've seen me do this with the aqua painter. What I'm doing is trying to get the other ink that was on it when I'm going back and forth to each ink. I don't want to have the Pacific Point in my Old Olive and vice versa. So you'll see me kind of wash it off like that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to tear this. Not tear it up, but we're going to tear it. There's not really a special way to tear it, but I'm just going to kind of follow the leaves a little bit. You know, it's not going to be all the way around perfect. Okay, there you go. I tore it up. We're going to put the ribbon on, and this is the basic gray shimmer ribbon from the Celebrations catalog, like I said earlier. We're going to do the cheater method. Make sure it's straight. There we go. So I'm going to use my fast fuse. If you pull away like that, then it'll come off a lot easier. Otherwise, you're fighting with your fast fuse. This stuff will hold it down. Then you're going to take your little medallion that you cut out and your cute little dragonfly, and we're going to put him down here. Let's use the snail. Put this one right here. And we're going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals. Let's use the big ones on the wings. So you can tell I really love my Stampin' Dimensionals. I use them a lot. See this? Edges, these are still good, people. Look, see? I'm going to cut this like that. And that is going to create a nice little line for his tail or his body. There. And let's just put him on the side here. He's curious about our flowers. And then we're going to put a little bow. You can just eye it, how long you want it, how long you need it to be in order to it not be impossible to tie around your ribbon that you tape down. So you just do that. You can double knot it or just single knot it. And like that. Okay, and now you have a cute card. I didn't put a sentiment on the front of it because I wanted to leave it empty so that when I go to give it away, I can use it as a thank you card. I could use it as a best wishes card. I could use it as a sympathy card, a happy birthday card, any of those things. But I have it ready to go when I need it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it and you have fun making this card. You can go to my website at JackieRenfro.Stampin'Up.net and get your supplies to make this card. Enjoy. Bye.